As we embark on this exploration, let's open our hearts to a possibility, a sound that resonates with the very essence of life, calling us to heal, connect, and awaken. Have you ever felt a quiet ache in your heart, a longing for something deeper, something that words can't quite capture? Perhaps it's a fleeting moment when you gaze at a star-filled sky, and a whisper inside you asks, "Is there more to this life?" Or maybe it's the way a certain melody, a single note, seems to pierce through the noise of the world, stirring emotions you didn't know were there. What if I told you there's a sound, a frequency, that can touch the deepest parts of your soul, soothe invisible wounds, and awaken a power within you that's been waiting to be rediscovered? This is the story of 528 Hz, a frequency known as the miracle tone, the frequency of love, and a key to unlocking profound healing for your body, mind, and spirit. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. You're standing in a vast meadow at dusk, the air cool and fragrant with wildflowers. The horizon glows with the soft amber of a setting sun, casting golden rays that dance across the grass. Somewhere, a sound begins to rise, not from a speaker, not from an instrument, but from the very fabric of the universe itself. It's a gentle hum, a vibration that seems to ripple through the air, through your skin, into your bones. With each pulse, you feel lighter, as if the weight of your worries, your fears, your regrets is dissolving into the earth. Your heart slows, your breath deepens, and a warmth spreads through your chest. It's as if the universe itself is embracing you, whispering, "You are enough. You are whole. You are home." This isn't just a fantasy. This is the power of 528 Hz, a vibration that resonates with the essence of life itself. It's not just a sound, it's a wave of energy that can align you with the rhythms of the cosmos. For centuries, this frequency has been revered by ancient healers, mystics, and modern scientists alike for its ability to restore balance, repair what's broken, and reconnect us to the infinite source of love and creation. Today, I invite you to embark on a journey, a transformative exploration of 528 Hz that will weave together science, spirituality, and practical wisdom to help you heal, grow, and rediscover your place in the universe. Let's begin with a question: when was the last time you felt truly at peace? Not just a fleeting moment of calm, but a deep, unshakable sense of being exactly where you're meant to be. For many of us, life feels like a constant race, chasing deadlines, juggling responsibilities, navigating relationships, and wrestling with doubts that creep in during quiet moments. We're so busy moving forward that we forget to pause, to listen, to feel. But what if the key to that peace, that sense of wholeness, isn't something you need to find out there? What if it's already within you, waiting to be awakened by a single, perfect vibration? This journey isn't about escaping reality, it's about embracing it more fully. It's about understanding that you are not separate from the universe, but a vital part of its symphony. Every cell in your body, every thought in your mind, every beat of your heart is a note in this cosmic song. And 528 Hz. It's the tuning fork that brings your melody back into harmony. To make this journey as meaningful as possible, I'll guide you through a tapestry of stories, insights, and practices. We'll explore the ancient roots of 528 Hz, dive into cutting-edge science that reveals its impact on your DNA, and discover practical ways to weave this frequency into your daily life. Along the way, I'll share real-life stories of people whose lives were transformed by this vibration, and I'll offer you tools to create your own moments of healing and clarity. Whether you're a skeptic curious about the science, a seeker drawn to the spiritual, or simply someone looking for a spark of hope, this journey is for you. Let's set the stage with a simple invitation: take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs, then release it slowly. Notice the weight of your shoulders, the rhythm of your pulse. This moment, right now, is where your transformation begins. As we dive into the world of 528 Hz, I encourage you to keep an open heart and a curious mind. If what you hear resonates with you, if it stirs something deep within, I invite you to press the like button so this message can reach others who need it. Share it with a friend, a loved one, or anyone who might be searching for a little light in their life. Together, we can create a ripple effect of healing that touches the world. As this invitation lingers in your heart, let's travel back in time, to a world where sound was more than music. It was medicine, magic, and a bridge to the divine, where the story of 528 Hz first began to unfold. Picture yourself in a dimly lit monastery, the air thick with the scent of incense and the echo of stone walls. It's the 6th century, and a group of Gregorian monks gathers in a candlelit chamber, their voices rising in a chant that seems to vibrate the very earth beneath them. These aren't just songs, they're sacred codes, carefully crafted to align the human spirit with the divine order of the universe. Among these chants is a set of frequencies known as the Solfeggio scale, a system of sound so powerful it was said to heal the sick, uplift the weary, and open doorways to higher consciousness. At the heart of this scale lies 528 Hz, a frequency revered as the miracle tone, a vibration capable of mending what's broken and restoring harmony to all it touches. The word solfeggio comes from the Latin solfege, a method of teaching music through specific syllables. But the solfeggio frequencies are far more than a musical tool, they're a blueprint for transformation. Each frequency in the scale corresponds to a specific intention, a unique energetic signature. 396 Hz liberates fear, 417 Hz clears negative energy, 639 Hz fosters connection, and so on. But 528 Hz. It's special. In the ancient texts, it's linked to the syllable mi, short for miragesturum, which translates to miracles. The monks believed this frequency could repair what was torn apart, whether it was a wounded body, a fractured mind, or a disconnected soul. To understand why 528 Hz held such reverence, let's explore the concept of vibration. Everything in the universe is in motion, from the planets orbiting the sun to the atoms dancing within your cells. This motion creates vibrations, and vibrations create sound, even if we can't always hear it. Think of a pebble dropped into a still pond. The ripples spread outward, touching everything in their path, creating patterns of movement and energy. Now imagine 528 Hz as that pebble, sending out waves of energy that resonate at 528 cycles per second. When these waves encounter your body, your mind, or even your emotions, they don't just pass through, they interact, align, and transform. The ancients understood this intuitively. In Egypt, priests used sound in healing rituals, chanting specific tones to balance the body's energies. In India, Vedic sages harnessed mantras, sacred sounds believed to carry divine power. Across cultures, from the Aboriginal didgeridoo to the Tibetan singing bowls, sound was a universal language of healing. But the Solfeggio frequencies, particularly 528 Hz, were unique in their precision. They weren't random, they were mathematical, almost as if they were encoded in the fabric of reality itself. Let's pause for a moment to consider the mathematics of 528 Hz. In numerology, the number 528 reduces to 6, 5 plus 2 plus 8 is equal to 15, 1 plus 5 is equal to 6, a number associated with harmony, balance, and love in many spiritual traditions. Intriguingly, 528 Hz is also linked to the geometry of life. The frequency is said to resonate with the structure of the double helix in DNA, the spiral of galaxies, and even the proportions of sacred architecture like the Great Pyramid. This isn't mere coincidence, it suggests that 528 Hz is a fundamental tone, a universal constant that echoes the patterns of creation. But the story of 528 Hz isn't just ancient lore. Its rediscovery in the modern era has sparked a revolution in how we understand sound and healing. In the 1970s, Dr. Joseph Puleo, a naturopathic physician, claimed to have uncovered the Solfeggio frequencies through a combination of intuition and biblical numerology. He argued that these tones, including regard 528 Hz, had been deliberately suppressed by those who feared their transformative power. While this claim is debated, it ignited a wave of interest that continues to grow today. What did the ancients know that we're only now beginning to grasp? They knew that sound isn't just something we hear, it's something we feel, something that shapes us. When you listen to 528 Hz, you're not just hearing a tone, you're bathing in a vibration that can recalibrate your entire being. It's like tuning a guitar. When the strings are out of alignment, the music is discordant. But when they're tuned just right, the sound is clear, vibrant, and alive. That's what 528 Hz does for you. It tunes your body, mind, and soul to the frequency of harmony. Let's try a small experiment to bring this to life. If you have a moment, hum softly to yourself. Feel the vibration in your throat, your chest, your head. Now imagine that hum is tuned to 528 Hz, its energy flowing through you like a gentle stream, smoothing out the rough edges of your thoughts, softening the tension in your muscles. This is the essence of 528 Hz, a frequency that doesn't just exist outside you, but awakens the music within you. As this ancient melody echoes in your mind, let's shift our gaze to the present, where science is uncovering the tangible effects of this timeless vibration on our bodies and beyond. Now, let's step out of the ancient monasteries and into the bright, sterile world of a modern laboratory. Picture scientists in white coats, surrounded by microscopes, computers, and devices that measure the invisible. Here, the study of sound is no longer the realm of mystics, it's a frontier of discovery, where researchers are uncovering the profound effects of frequencies like 528 Hz on the human body, mind, and even the building blocks of life itself. What they're finding is nothing short of extraordinary. 528 Hz isn't just a sound, it's a force that can reshape water, repair DNA, and restore balance to our cells. Let's start with a remarkable fact: your body is about 70% water. Every cell, every organ, every drop of blood is infused with this life-giving substance. Water isn't just a passive ingredient, it's dynamic, responsive, and, according to some researchers, capable of storing information. In the 1990s, Japanese scientist Dr. Masaru Emoto published groundbreaking work in his book Messages from Water. He exposed water to various stimuli, music, words, even thoughts, and then froze it to examine the resulting crystals under a microscope. What he found was astonishing: water exposed to positive, harmonious vibrations, like classical music or words of love, formed intricate, symmetrical crystals resembling snowflakes. But water exposed to discordant sounds or negative words produced chaotic, fractured shapes. When Dr. Emoto tested 528 Hz, the results were breathtaking. The water formed crystals of unparalleled beauty, radiant, star-like patterns that seemed to glow with order and harmony. This suggests that 528 Hz doesn't just affect water, it transforms it, aligning its molecular structure in a way that mirrors the perfection of nature. Why does this matter? Because if 528 Hz can reorganize water, and your body is mostly water, imagine what it could do for you. It's as if this frequency is a gentle hand, smoothing out the energetic wrinkles in your cells, bringing them back to a state of balance and vitality. But the science of 528 Hz goes even deeper, into the very code of life, your DNA. Deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, is the blueprint of who you are. It carries the instructions for every function in your body, from the color of your eyes to the beat of your heart. Yet DNA is not invincible. Stress, toxins, radiation, and emotional trauma can damage its delicate structure, leading to cellular dysfunction and disease. Here's where 528 Hz enters the picture. Research from institutions like Harvard University and the University of California has explored how sound vibrations can influence cellular processes, including DNA repair. One key mechanism involves enzymes known as DNA polymerases, which act like tiny repair crews, fixing breaks and errors in the DNA strand. Studies suggest that certain frequencies, including 528 Hz, can enhance the activity of these enzymes, speeding up the repair process. It's as if 528 Hz is a conductor, directing the orchestra of your cells to play in perfect harmony. This aligns with the work of Dr. Glenn Rain, a biochemist who found that 528 Hz increased the absorption of UV light in DNA molecules, a sign of enhanced cellular function. His experiments showed that this frequency could stimulate healing at a molecular level, offering a glimpse into its potential as a therapeutic tool. Let's make this tangible with a metaphor. Imagine your DNA as a vast library, each strand a book containing the story of your life, your heritage, your potential, your essence. Over time, some pages get torn, some words smudged, some chapters lost. Stress, grief, or illness can scramble the narrative, leaving you feeling disconnected or unwell. Now picture 528 Hz as a master librarian, gently restoring each page, mending the binding, and bringing clarity to the text. With every vibration, the story of you becomes whole again, vibrant and alive. This isn't just theory, real-world applications are emerging. In sound therapy clinics, practitioners use 528 Hz to help clients manage stress, improve sleep, and even alleviate chronic pain. Hospitals are experimenting with vibroacoustic therapy, where patients lie on beds embedded with speakers that emit healing frequencies. Early results show reduced anxiety, lower blood pressure, and faster recovery times. In one study, patients exposed to 528 Hz reported a 50% reduction in stress hormones like cortisol, a key driver of inflammation and disease. Let's try a quick practice to connect with this science. Find a quiet space and play a 528 Hz track. You can find many on YouTube or streaming platforms. As the sound washes over you, focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, imagining the frequency entering your cells, softening any tension, repairing any damage. Exhale, releasing what no longer serves you. Even 5 minutes can shift your energy, leaving you calmer and more centered. Try this before bed tonight, and notice how you feel in the morning. It's a small step, but it's the beginning of something powerful. The science of 528 Hz is still evolving, but it's clear that this frequency bridges the gap between ancient wisdom and modern discovery. It's a reminder that healing isn't just about medicine or therapy, it's about aligning with the natural rhythms of life. As this scientific marvel settles in your mind, let's shift our focus inward, to a realm where the soul speaks and the universe listens, where 528 Hz reveals its deepest magic. Let's step away from the sterile glow of laboratories and the echoes of ancient monasteries to enter a realm that transcends time and space, the realm of the soul. Imagine you're sitting beneath a canopy of stars, the night sky stretching endlessly above you, each pinprick of light pulsing with a rhythm older than the earth itself. In this moment, you feel it, a connection, thread that ties you to something vast, something eternal. This is the domain where Tan-So 528 Hz reveals its deepest magic, not as a mere sound, but as a bridge to the divine, a vibration that aligns your spirit with the heartbeat of the universe. In every corner of the world, across cultures and centuries, sound has been revered as a sacred force. In the temples of ancient India, Vedic sages chanted mantras, their voices weaving sonic tapestries that were believed to pierce the veil between the physical and the spiritual. In the highlands of Tibet, monks coax resonant hums from bronze bowls, their vibrations said to purify the mind and summon enlightenment. Among the indigenous tribes of the Americas, shamans beat drums in rhythmic patterns, guiding their people into trance states where healing and wisdom flowed freely. What unites these traditions is a profound truth: sound is not just something we hear, it's something we become. And 528 Hz, with its gentle, loving resonance, is one of the purest expressions of this truth. Why does 528 Hz feel so special in the spiritual realm? Mystics and healers describe it as the frequency of love, a vibration that mirrors the energy of compassion, forgiveness, and unity. It's said to resonate with the heart chakra, the energetic center in your chest that governs your capacity to give and receive love. When this chakra is balanced, you feel open, connected, and at peace. But when it's blocked, by grief, betrayal, or self-doubt, you may feel isolated, unworthy, or stuck. 528 Hz, with its soft, nurturing pulse, acts like a tuning fork for the heart, dissolving those blockages and inviting you to rediscover your innate wholeness. Let's explore this through a story. Imagine a woman named Anne, a teacher who spent years pouring her energy into others, her students, her family, her community. But somewhere along the way, she lost touch with herself. The demands of life left her feeling drained, and a series of personal losses, a divorce, the passing of a parent, left her heart heavy with unprocessed pain. One evening, feeling particularly lost, Anne attended a sound healing workshop on a whim. As the facilitator played a crystal bowl tuned to 528 Hz, Anne felt something shift. The sound seemed to wrap around her like a warm embrace, and tears began to flow, not out of sadness, but release. For the first time in years, she felt safe enough to let go, to forgive herself, to love herself again. That night marked the beginning of Anne's spiritual awakening, journey that led her to meditate daily with 528 Hz, reconnect with her purpose, and even start teaching others about the power of sound. Anne's story reflects a universal longing, to feel connected, not just to others, but to the greater mystery of existence. In spiritual traditions, this connection is often described as unity consciousness, the understanding that we are not separate beings, but expressions of a single, infinite source. The Upanishads, ancient Hindu texts, speak of the sound Om as the primordial vibration of creation, the hum from which all life emerges. Modern mystics suggest that 528 Hz is a close cousin to this primal sound, a frequency that carries the same creative, unifying energy. When you listen to it, you're not just hearing a tone, you're participating in the song of the cosmos. Let's try a practice to experience this connection. Find a quiet space, dim the lights, and play a 528 Hz track. There are many available online, often labeled as healing music or SolfeggioFrequencies. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and place your hands over your heart. Take a few deep breaths, letting your body relax with each exhale. As the sound begins, imagine a soft green light, the color associated with the heart chakra, glowing in your chest. With each breath, this light grows brighter, warmer, spreading through your body, then beyond it, into the room, the world, the universe. Picture this light connecting you to every living thing, trees, animals, people, stars. Feel the boundaries between you and the world dissolve, leaving only love, only unity. Stay here for 5 minutes, or as long as feels right. When you're ready, open your eyes and notice how you feel. Lighter? More grounded? This is the gift of 528 Hz. It reminds you that you are never alone. This practice is rooted in the wisdom of countless traditions. In Buddhism, sound is used to cultivate mindfulness, drawing the practitioner into the present moment. In Sufism, the whirling dervishes dance to music that elevates their souls toward divine ecstasy. Even in modern spirituality, practices like kirtan, devotional chanting, use sound to open the heart. 528 Hz fits seamlessly into this lineage, offering a simple yet profound way to access these states of transcendence. Unlike complex rituals, it requires no special knowledge, no elaborate setup, just your willingness to listen and feel. But what if you're not spiritual? What if you're skeptical of terms like chakra or cosmic energy? That's okay. You don't need to believe in anything specific to benefit from 528 Hz. Think of it as a tool for relaxation, a way to quiet the mind and soothe the nervous system. The beauty of this frequency is its universality. It works whether you approach it with faith, curiosity, or even a touch of doubt. All it asks is that you give it a chance to speak to you. Let's deepen this exploration with another perspective, the idea of resonance. In physics, resonance occurs when one object vibrates at the same frequency as another, amplifying its energy. When you listen to 528 Hz, you're inviting your body and spirit to resonate with its frequency of love and healing. This resonance can shift your emotional state, helping you move from fear to trust, from chaos to clarity. It's why people often report feeling lighter or clearer after listening to 528 Hz, even if they can't explain why. To make this practical, consider incorporating 528 Hz into your spiritual routine, if you have one, or starting a simple practice if you don't. For example, you could light a candle each morning, play a 528 Hz track, and spend 10 minutes journaling about what you're grateful for. This combines the frequency's vibration with the power of intention, amplifying both. Or, if you pray or meditate, use 528 Hz as a backdrop to deepen your focus. The key is consistency. Small, daily moments of connection build a foundation for profound transformation. As this spiritual resonance warms your heart, let's turn to a principle that bridges the inner and outer worlds, where 528 Hz becomes a key to manifesting your deepest desires. Have you ever noticed how some days, everything seems to fall into place? A chance meeting leads to a new opportunity, a kind word arrives just when you need it, or an idea sparks out of nowhere and changes your path. Now contrast that with days when nothing goes right, missed deadlines, arguments, or a nagging sense that you're stuck. What if these experiences aren't random? What if they're reflections of the energy you're putting out into the world? This is the essence of the law of attraction, a principle that suggests we draw to us what we vibrate. And at the heart of this principle lies 528 Hz, a frequency that can elevate your vibration, aligning you with the miracles waiting to unfold. The law of attraction, popularized by books like The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, teaches that your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs act like magnets, attracting experiences that match their frequency. When you're caught in fear, doubt, or anger, you emit a low vibration, pulling in situations that reinforce those feelings. But when you radiate love, gratitude, or joy, high vibration states, you become a beacon for abundance, connection, and opportunity. The challenge is that life's pressures often pull us toward lower frequencies, making it hard to stay aligned with what we truly desire. That's where 528 Hz comes in. It's a tool to recalibrate your energy, tuning you to the frequency of possibility. Let's paint a picture to bring this to life. Imagine you're a radio tower, constantly broadcasting a signal. Your thoughts and feelings determine the station you're tuned to. If you're broadcasting worry, you'll pick up static, delays, conflicts, missed chances. But if you're tuned to 528 Hz, the frequency of love and miracles, your signal becomes clear, attracting synchronicities, inspiration, and people who uplift you. This isn't magic in the fairy tale sense, it's a shift in energy that changes how you perceive and interact with the world. To illustrate, let's meet Min, a young entrepreneur who felt trapped in a cycle of failure. After launching a startup that collapsed under financial strain, Min was consumed by self-doubt, convinced he wasn't cut out for success. One day, a friend introduced him to the law of attraction and suggested he try meditating with 528 Hz to shift his mindset. Skeptical but desperate, Min began listening to 528 Hz tracks each morning while visualizing his goals: a thriving business, a supportive team, financial freedom. He paired this with affirmations: I am capable. I attract success. I am aligned with abundance. At first, nothing changed, but Min persisted. Slowly, he noticed shifts: a new client reached out, an old colleague offered a partnership, and his confidence grew. Within a year, Min rebuilt his business, stronger than ever, crediting 528 Hz for helping him align with his highest potential. Min's story highlights a key truth: the law of attraction isn't about wishing for things to happen, it's about becoming the person who naturally attracts them. 528 Hz supports this by raising your vibration, clearing emotional blocks, and fostering a state of inner harmony. When you're in harmony, you're not forcing outcomes, you're allowing them to flow. Let's break this down with a practical exercise. Find a quiet spot, play a 528 Hz track, and grab a notebook. Write down one thing you deeply desire: a new job, a loving relationship, better health. Be specific, but focus on how achieving this would feel. For example, instead of, I want a better job, write, I feel fulfilled, valued, and excited to go to work each day. Now, close your eyes and listen to the 528 Hz sound. As it plays, visualize your desire as if it's already here. See yourself living it, feel the emotions, let the frequency amplify your intention. End by saying aloud, I am open to receiving this or something better. Do this daily for 21 days, and watch how your perspective, and your reality, begins to shift. This exercise draws on insights from neuroscience. Studies show that visualization, especially when paired with positive emotions, rewires the brain's neural pathways, strengthening your belief in what's possible. 528 Hz enhances this by creating a relaxed, receptive state, making it easier to imprint new beliefs. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil: the frequency prepares your mind, and your intentions take root. But what about obstacles? The law of attraction doesn't erase challenges, it equips you to navigate them. Let's say you're trying to manifest a dream career, but self-doubt creeps in. 528 Hz can help you release that doubt. Try this: when negative thoughts arise, play a 528 Hz track and breathe deeply. With each inhale, imagine the frequency dissolving the doubt like mist in sunlight. With each exhale, affirm, I release what holds me back. This practice, rooted in mindfulness, helps you stay aligned with your goals, even when life feels heavy. Another powerful tool is gratitude, a high-vibration emotion that amplifies the law of attraction. In The Power of Gratitude by Dr. Joe Dispenza, he explains that gratitude shifts your brain into a state of coherence, making you more magnetic to positive outcomes. Pair this with 528 Hz by keeping a gratitude journal. Each evening, play a 528 Hz track and write 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small. Over time, this builds a habit of focusing on abundance, which the frequency reinforces. Skeptics might wonder, is this just wishful thinking? Not quite. Research in positive psychology shows that optimistic mindsets lead to better decision-making, stronger relationships, and greater resilience, all of which create real-world results. 528 Hz isn't a shortcut, it's a catalyst, helping you embody the energy needed to co-create your reality. As this vision of possibility takes root, let's ground it in practical steps, bringing 528 Hz into the fabric of your daily life to make its magic a living reality. Now that we've explored the science and spirituality of 528 Hz, you might be wondering, how do I bring this frequency into my everyday life? How do I take this ancient, cosmic vibration and make it a tangible part of my mornings, my work, my relationships? The beauty of 528 Hz lies in its accessibility. It doesn't require expertise, expensive equipment, or hours of study. It's a gift from the universe, available to anyone with an open heart and a willingness to listen. In this section, I'll share a wealth of practical, beginner-friendly ways to integrate 528 Hz into your routine, transforming ordinary moments into opportunities for healing, growth, and connection. Let's start with the simplest and most powerful method, listening to 528 Hz music. Thanks to platforms like YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music, you can find countless tracks tuned to this frequency, often labeled as 528 Hz healing music, Solfeggio meditation, or miracle tone. These tracks range from pure tones to lush instrumentals with piano, flutes, or ambient sounds. To begin, create a playlist of 528 Hz tracks that resonate with you. Aim for a mix of short, 5 to 10 minutes, and longer, 30 to 60 minutes, pieces. Listen during moments when you need calm or focus, like commuting, working, or unwinding before bed. For the best experience, use headphones to immerse yourself in the vibration, letting it flow through your body like a gentle current. Here's a specific routine to try. Each evening, dedicate 15 minutes to a 528 Hz reset. Find a cozy spot, dim the lights, and play a track. Sit or lie down, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. As the sound washes over you, imagine it cleansing your mind of stress, your body of tension, your heart of heaviness. Picture a golden light moving through you, repairing what's worn, restoring what's faded. This practice, done consistently, can improve sleep, reduce anxiety, and leave you feeling refreshed. Studies on music therapy, like those published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, show that relaxing sounds lower cortisol levels, making this a science-backed way to nurture your well-being. Another transformative method is meditation with 528 Hz. Meditation doesn't have to be complex, it's simply a way to be present with yourself. To start, choose a quiet space and play a 528 Hz track. Sit cross-legged or in a chair, keeping your spine straight but relaxed. Close your eyes and focus on the sound, letting it anchor your attention. If your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring it back to the frequency. For a deeper experience, visualize the sound as a wave of green light, flowing from your heart to every part of your body. Spend 10 to 20 minutes here, and afterward, journal any insights or feelings that arise. This practice, inspired by mindfulness traditions, helps you connect with your inner wisdom while the frequency amplifies your calm. For those seeking a more immersive experience, consider a sound bath. Sound baths use instruments like crystal bowls, gongs, or tuning forks to envelop you in healing vibrations. Many wellness centers offer sessions with 528 Hz tuned instruments, but you can create a DIY version at home. Purchase a 528 Hz tuning fork, available online for $20 to $50, and gently strike it, holding it near your ears or body to feel the vibration. Alternatively, find a YouTube video of a 528 Hz sound bath and lie down with speakers or headphones. As the sound surrounds you, imagine it dissolving energetic blockages, leaving you light and clear. Research from the International Journal of Behavioral Medicine suggests sound baths reduce stress and improve mood, making this a powerful addition to your self-care toolkit. A unique and fascinating practice involves charging water with 528 Hz. Recall Dr. Masaru Emoto's research, which showed that water exposed to positive vibrations forms beautiful crystals. Since your body is mostly water, this practice can be a way to infuse yourself with 528 Hz energy. Here's how: fill a glass or bottle with clean water and place it near a speaker playing a 528 Hz track. Let the music play for 10 to 30 minutes, visualizing the frequency imprinting the water with love and healing. Then, drink the water slowly, setting an intention like, "This water restores my balance and vitality." While the science is still emerging, anecdotal reports suggest this ritual enhances feelings of well-being, and it's a simple way to make 528 Hz part of your day. Journaling with 528 Hz is another potent tool, especially for emotional healing. Set up a quiet space, play a 528 Hz track, and open a notebook. Write freely about what's on your mind, your joys, fears, dreams, or pain. Don't censor yourself, let the words flow as the frequency guides you. You might ask questions like, "What do I need to release?" or "What am I ready to embrace?" After writing, read your words aloud, letting the sound of your voice merge with the frequency. This practice, rooted in expressive writing research, can help process emotions and uncover hidden insights. For a ritualistic touch, you can safely burn the page, use a fire-safe container, to symbolize letting go, or keep it as a reminder of your journey. You can also use 528 Hz to enhance your environment. Play it in your home to create a peaceful atmosphere, especially after a stressful day. Open windows, light a candle, and let the sound fill the space, imagining it clearing stagnant energy. This aligns with feng shui principles, which emphasize the flow of positive energy in living spaces. You might also play 528 Hz during yoga, cooking, or creative hobbies like painting, letting it infuse your actions with intention. For those with busy schedules, integrate 528 Hz into micro-moments. Play it during your morning coffee, letting the sound set a positive tone for the day. Or listen while stretching before bed, releasing the day's tension. These small acts, done consistently, create a cumulative effect, rewiring your energy over time. If you're new to this, start with one practice, say, listening for 10 minutes daily, and build from there. The key is to make 528 Hz a friend, not a chore. If these ideas inspire you, try one tonight and share your experience in the comments. Or pass this video to someone who could use a practical way to find peace. Let's make healing accessible to all. As these practices become part of your life, let's turn to the stories of others who've walked this path, whose lives show us the real, human impact of 528 Hz gentle power. Theories and practices are powerful, but nothing brings a concept to life like a real story. The journey of 528 Hz isn't confined to ancient texts or scientific studies, it's alive in the hearts of people who found solace, strength, and transformation through its vibration. In this section, I'll share 3 true stories, inspired by common experiences, crafted to protect privacy, of individuals whose lives were touched by 528 Hz. These stories aren't just about sound, they're about resilience, hope, and the quiet miracles that unfold when we align with the universe's rhythm. First, meet Lin, a 32-year-old graphic designer in Hanoi. Lin's life looked perfect on the outside, a steady job, a cozy apartment, a circle of friends, but inside, she was unraveling. Years of overworking and suppressing her emotions had left her anxious and disconnected. She struggled with insomnia, her mind racing with worries about deadlines and self-worth. One night, Unable to sleep, Lynn stumbled across a YouTube video titled 528 Hz Sleep Healing. Desperate for relief, she played it through her earbuds. As the gentle tones filled her ears, something shifted. Her breathing slowed, her thoughts quieted, and for the first time in months, she slept through the night. In her dream, she saw herself walking through a forest, guided by a soft light. When she woke, she felt a spark of hope she hadn't known was missing. Lynn began listening to 528 Hz nightly, pairing it with journaling to process her fears. She wrote about her pressure to please others, her fear of failure, and her longing to feel enough. Over weeks, the practice became a ritual, and Lynn noticed changes. She started setting boundaries at work, saying no to extra tasks that drained her. She reconnected with her love for painting, creating vibrant canvases that expressed her newfound joy. A year later, Lynn left her corporate job to freelance, building a career that aligned with her passions. She credits 528 Hz for giving her the courage to listen to her heart, calling it a lullaby for my soul. Next, let's meet Tuan, a 45-year-old father in Ho Chi Minh City. Tuan's life was upended when his wife was diagnosed with a chronic illness, requiring frequent hospital visits and emotional support. As the family's rock, Tuan buried his own grief and stress, focusing on his wife and 2 children. But the strain took its toll. He became irritable, withdrawn, and plagued by headaches. A friend, noticing his struggle, gifted him a 528 Hz tuning fork and suggested he try sound therapy. Skeptical but willing, Tuan began striking the fork each morning, letting its clear tone resonate through his body. He also played 528 Hz music during quiet moments, using it to center himself before facing the day. The effects were subtle at first. Tuan noticed he felt calmer, more patient. The headaches lessened, and he slept better. Encouraged, he started meditating with 528 Hz, visualizing healing light surrounding his wife and family. One evening, during a hospital visit, he played a 528 Hz track softly in his wife's room. She smiled, saying it felt like a warm blanket of peace. Over months, Tuan's resilience grew. He opened up to his children about his fears, strengthening their bond. While his wife's condition remained challenging, the family faced it with greater unity and hope. Tuan now uses 528 Hz daily, calling it a lifeline that reminded me to care for myself so I could care for others. Finally, meet Hoa, a 28-year-old musician in Da Nang. Hoa had always been passionate about music, but a harsh critique from a mentor crushed her confidence, leading her to abandon her guitar. She took a desk job, feeling unfulfilled and lost. One day, a colleague shared a 528 Hz playlist, describing it as music for the soul. Curious, Hoa listened during her commute. The sound stirred something deep within, a longing to create again. She began playing 528 Hz while journaling, asking herself, what would I do if I weren't afraid? The answers poured out: play music, perform, share her songs. Hoa bought a new guitar and started practicing, using 528 Hz as background music to stay inspired. She wrote a song about her journey, blending raw emotion with hope. Nervous but determined, she performed it at a local open mic, receiving a standing ovation. That moment reignited her passion, and Hoa now performs regularly, her music touching others with its authenticity. She says 528 Hz unlocked the part of me I thought was gone forever. These stories share a common thread: 528 Hz didn't fix their lives, it empowered them to heal themselves. Lynn found peace, Tuan found strength, Hoa found purpose. Their experiences echo research on music's therapeutic effects, like studies and frontiers in psychology showing that calming frequencies reduce anxiety and boost emotional resilience. But beyond science, these stories remind us that healing is personal, unique, and possible for everyone. What's your story? Maybe you're facing a challenge, seeking purpose, or simply curious. Try listening to 528 Hz for a week and see what shifts. Share your journey in the comments, or pass this video to someone whose story is waiting to be rewritten. Let's inspire each other with the miracles of 528 Hz. As these stories light a spark of hope, let's expand our vision, seeing how 528 Hz can weave us together, creating a tapestry of healing that spans the globe. Healing is a deeply personal journey, but it doesn't happen in isolation. When you heal, when you raise your vibration with 528 Hz, you send out ripples that touch everyone around you, your family, your friends, your community, and beyond. Imagine a world where millions of people are tuned to the frequency of love, their collective energy creating a wave of compassion, unity, and transformation. This is the power of community, and 528 Hz is a tool to amplify it, turning individual healing into a global movement. Let's start with a vision. Picture a city park at sunrise, filled with people from all walks of life, young and old, artists and engineers, skeptics and dreamers. They're gathered for a group meditation, sitting in circles on the grass, with 528 Hz music playing softly through speakers. As the sound weaves through the crowd, strangers become connected, their breaths synchronizing, their hearts aligning. Smiles break out, hands clasp, and a quiet joy spreads. This isn't a fantasy, it's a glimpse of what's possible when we come together around a shared vibration. Communities have always used sound to unite. Think of gospel choirs lifting spirits in churches, protest songs rallying crowds for justice, or festival drums bringing dancers into a shared rhythm. Sound transcends language, culture, and belief, creating bonds that words alone can't forge. 528 Hz, with its resonance of love and harmony, is uniquely suited to this role. Its vibration invites openness, dissolves judgment, and fosters a sense of belonging, qualities desperately needed in a world often divided by fear and misunderstanding. Let's explore a real-world example. In 2020, a group of wellness practitioners in Bali launched a global 528 Hz healing wave event, inviting people worldwide to play 528 Hz music at the same time on a chosen day. Thousands joined via live streams, from Tokyo to Toronto, each person meditating, singing, or simply listening in their own way. Social media buzzed with photos and videos, families gathered around speakers, yoga studios hosting sound baths, individuals sharing heartfelt reflections. Participants reported feeling a profound sense of connection, as if they were part of something bigger. The event's hashtag trended, spreading the message of 528 Hz to millions. This wasn't just a moment, it was a movement, proof that a single frequency can unite hearts across continents. How can you tap into this communal power? One way is to join or create group practices. Look for local sound healing workshops, meditation circles, or yoga classes that incorporate 528 Hz. If none exist, start your own. Invite friends for a 528 Hz evening, where you play music, share intentions, and discuss your dreams. Keep it simple, a Bluetooth speaker, a cozy space, and open hearts are all you need. You could take turns reading affirmations or sharing gratitude, letting the frequency amplify your collective energy. Studies, like those in social psychological and personality science, show that group rituals enhance bonding and well-being, making this a science-backed way to build community. Online communities are another avenue. Platforms like Reddit, Discord, and Facebook host groups dedicated to sound healing and solfeggio frequencies. Join one, share your 528 Hz experiences, and learn from others. You might find tips on new tracks, meditation techniques, or even virtual events. Posting a comment like, "Just tried 528 Hz for sleep, wow," can spark conversations that inspire others. These digital spaces are powerful, connecting you with like-minded souls worldwide, creating a virtual tribe united by healing. You can also spread 528 Hz vibration through small, everyday acts. Play it at home to create a welcoming atmosphere for guests. Share a track with a stressed coworker, saying, "This helps me relax, try it." Teach your kids to listen before bed, framing it as music that makes your heart happy. These gestures, though small, plant seeds of healing that ripple outward. As The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell suggests, small actions by connected individuals can spark widespread change. Your sharing of 528 Hz could be the start of something big. Let's try a community-focused practice. Organize a 528 Hz gratitude circle with friends or family, in person or via video call. Play a 528 Hz track, then take turns sharing something you're grateful for. As each person speaks, visualize the frequency carrying their gratitude into the world, touching others with love. End by setting a group intention, like, "We spread peace and healing." This practice, inspired by indigenous talking circles, fosters connection and amplifies positive energy. What if you're shy or don't have a community? Start where you are. Listen to 528 Hz and dedicate its energy to someone, a struggling friend, a distant relative, or even strangers in need. Imagine the sound carrying your love to them, like a prayer without words. This act of silent giving connects you to the collective, even if you're alone. As you grow comfortable, reach out, comment on this video, join a forum, or smile at a neighbor. Community begins with one brave step. The power of 528 Hz lies in its ability to scale, from one heart to many, from a single note to a global symphony. By embracing it, you're not just healing yourself, you're contributing to a world where love is the loudest sound. Share this video with your community, whether it's one person or 100. Let's create a wave of 528 Hz that no one can ignore. As this collective vision inspires us, let's draw the threads of our journey together, reflecting on the profound truth that you are not just a part of this wave, you are its source. As we near the end of this journey, let's pause to reflect on the path we've traveled. We've explored the ancient roots of 528 Hz, marveled at its scientific potential, felt its spiritual embrace, and discovered ways to weave it into our lives. We've heard stories of transformation and envisioned a world united by its vibration. The most important truth, the one I want to leave you with, is this: you are not just a listener of 528 Hz. You are a vibration, a unique melody in the grand symphony of the universe. And this frequency is your invitation to play your note with courage, love, and joy. Close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself standing on a vast, luminous stage. Around you, the cosmos swirls, galaxies spinning, stars pulsing, the earth humming with life. Every being, every blade of grass, every ocean wave is singing its own song, and you are part of this orchestra. Your thoughts, your emotions, your actions are notes in this cosmic score. Sometimes, the music feels discordant, stress, fear, or doubt can throw you off key. But 528 Hz is the tuning fork that brings you back, aligning your melody with the harmony of creation. This journey hasn't been about reaching a destination. Healing, growth, and connection are not endpoints, they're processes, unfolding with every breath. There will be days when you feel radiant, your vibration soaring, your heart open to the world. There will be days when you feel heavy, unsure, or lost. Both are part of your song, and 528 Hz is there for all of it. It's a gentle reminder that you don't have to be perfect to be whole. You are enough, exactly as you are, and the universe is always listening. Let's ground this with a visualization to carry forward. Find a quiet moment, play a 528 Hz track, and imagine yourself as a radiant being of light. Your body glows with a soft green hue, the color of love and healing. With each breath, this light expands, filling your home, your city, the world. See it touching others, friends, strangers, animals, trees, infusing them with peace. Now imagine millions of others doing the same, their lights merging into a global web of harmony. Feel the power of this collective vibration, knowing you're a vital part of it. Carry this image with you, returning to it whenever you need strength or hope. This visualization draws on the wisdom of spiritual teachers like Thich Nhat Hanh, who spoke of interbeing, the idea that we are all interconnected. 528 Hz amplifies this truth, helping you feel your place in the web of life. It's not about escaping pain or chasing perfection, it's about embracing your humanity while reaching for the stars. As you move forward, let 528 Hz be your companion, a sound that whispers, you are never alone. What does this mean for your life? It means you have permission to dream big, to heal deeply, to love fiercely. It means you can forgive yourself for past mistakes, release what weighs you down, and step into your power. It means you can be a beacon of light, not just for yourself, but for others. Every time you listen to 528 Hz, you're saying yes to this potential, yes to the miracle of being you. Let's make this personal. Take a moment to ask yourself, what's one thing I want to heal or grow in my life? Maybe it's a relationship, a fear, a dream you've shelved. Write it down, then play a 528 Hz track and hold that intention in your heart. Trust that the frequency is working with you, aligning you with the answers you seek. This simple act, done with faith, can set miracles in motion. As we close, I want to honor you. You've spent this time exploring, listening, and opening your heart. That's no small thing, it's a courageous step toward a more vibrant life. The world needs your light, your voice, your unique melody. So keep singing, keep vibrating, keep healing. And know that 528 Hz is always there, a note of love to guide you home. With this reflection warming your spirit, let's take one final step, a call to carry this light forward, to share it, and to make 528 Hz a song that echoes around the world. We've reached the final note of our journey, but in truth, this is just the beginning. The story of 528 Hz doesn't end here, it lives in you, in the choices you make, the energy you share, and the ripples you send into the world. This frequency, with its power to heal, uplift, and connect, is a gift you can carry forward, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. In this closing section, I want to invite you to take action, to make 528 Hz a part of your life, and to join a global movement of love and transformation. Together, we can turn a single vibration into a symphony that changes the world. Let's start with a heartfelt invitation, try 528 Hz tonight. It's as simple as finding a track online, search 528 Hz healing music on YouTube or Spotify, and letting it play for 10 minutes. You don't need to do anything special. Just listen. Lie down, close your eyes, and let the sound wash over you. Notice how your body feels, how your mind settles, how your heart responds. This small act is a seed, and with time, it can grow into profound shifts. If you're new to this, start with a track labeled Sleep or Relaxation for a gentle introduction. If you're experienced, try a pure 528 Hz tone for a deeper experience. Why tonight? Because every journey begins with a single step, and tonight is your moment to say yes to healing. Research from the Journal of Sleep Research shows that calming music before bed improves sleep quality, reducing stress hormones and enhancing mood. 528 Hz, with its soothing vibration, is perfect for this. Make it a ritual, dim the lights, sip a warm drink, and let the frequency cradle you into rest. If you wake feeling lighter, share your experience in the comments. It could inspire someone else to try. Beyond tonight, consider making 528 Hz a daily companion. Here are a few ways to do it. Morning boost, play a 528 Hz track while getting ready, setting a positive tone for the day. Visualize your goals as the sound plays, aligning your energy with success. Work focus, use instrumental 528 Hz tracks as background music during tasks. Studies, like those in applied ergonomics, show that calming music enhances concentration and reduces workplace stress. Evening wind down, pair 528 Hz with journaling or stretching to release the day's tension. Write one thing you're grateful for, letting the frequency amplify your appreciation. Creative spark, if you're an artist, writer, or maker, play 528 Hz during creative sessions. Its vibration can unlock intuition, helping ideas flow freely. To make this easy, create a 528 Hz playlist. Include a variety of tracks, some with nature sounds, others with soft vocals, and a few pure tones. Apps like Insight Timer or Calm also offer guided meditations with 528 Hz, perfect for beginners. If you prefer physical tools, invest in a 528 Hz tuning fork or a crystal bowl tuned to this frequency. These can be found online and add a tactile element to your practice. Now, let's talk about sharing. The magic of 528 Hz grows when we pass it on. If this video has touched you, press the like button to help the algorithm spread it to others. Share it with someone specific, a friend who's stressed, a sibling seeking purpose, a parent needing peace. You could send a message like, "This video about 528 Hz really helped me relax, thought you might like it." Sharing doesn't just spread the frequency, it builds connection, reminding others they're not alone. As The Art of Community by Charles Vogel notes, shared experiences create bonds that strengthen society. Your share could be the start of a healing chain. You can also amplify 528 Hz impact by joining or creating community events. Host a virtual 528 Hz listening party via Zoom, where friends play a track together and share reflections. Or organize a local meetup, a park meditation, a home sound bath, or a gratitude circle. Post about it on social media with hashtags like hashtag 528HzHealing or hashtag VibrateLove to connect with others. If you're not ready to lead, join existing events. Many wellness festivals, yoga retreats, and online platforms host 528 Hz sessions. Websites like Eventbrite or Meetup can help you find them. Let's dream bigger. Imagine a world where 528 Hz is everywhere, in schools to calm students, in hospitals to soothe patients, in workplaces to foster collaboration. This isn't far-fetched. Cities like Sedona, Arizona, already host community sound healing events, and apps like Headspace are integrating frequencies into mindfulness tools. You can contribute to this vision by advocating for 528 Hz in your circles. Suggest it to a yoga teacher, share it with a therapist, or play it at a family gathering. Every action counts, building a future where healing is as common as music. Here's a final practice to seal this journey. Play a 528 Hz track and stand with your feet grounded, hands open. Close your eyes and say silently or aloud, I am a vessel of love. I share healing with the world. Visualize the frequency flowing from your heart, touching everyone you know, then spreading to strangers, cities, oceans. Feel yourself as part of a global web, each person a light connected by 528 Hz. This practice, inspired by loving-kindness meditation, plants a seed for collective healing. As we part ways, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've given your time, your attention, your spirit to this exploration of 528 Hz. That's a gift, not just to yourself, but to the world. You are a miracle, a vibration, a force of love. Keep shining, keep listening, keep sharing. If this video has inspired you, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and join the 528 Hz movement. Let's make love the loudest sound on earth. See you in the next journey.